Hey guys, we recently just discovered these two new cool devices. This one looks like a regular laptop and this one looks like a regular tablet with a keyboard on it. But what's inside will blow your mind away. Check this out.
Tech Island.
Hey guys, let's start off with this one. What this is, again, like I said, looks like a regular laptop, or maybe you'd consider it to be a netbook. It's actually an engineering sample from Redfox. It's a 10.1-inch Intel powered laptop. I'd say it's a laptop because it has everything that a laptop can do. And what's that? It opens up, you have your screen, you have your camera, you have your keyboard, you have your touchpad, you have your USB ports, your HDMI ports. It actually has two USB ports and one more on the keyboard. And it has your headphone out. It also has a power adapter out, and you have options to put in a SD card and a SIM card in it to make it so it's 4G ready. So you have all of that in this device, just like your regular laptop. Let me close this flap up. So the nice thing about this device is, let me quickly turn it on here. And what we have inside this laptop is your regular Windows desktop. This one is equipped with a Windows 8.1. And all Windows 8.1 buyers are gonna get a free upgrade to Windows 10. So you got the standard interface of Windows, which allows you to pop in and back. You see all the tiles there, which we're not gonna run through that. You already probably know how it works. You go to desktop version, and you can actually work it up like a regular laptop. You can browse the internet through your regular Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, or whatever browser that you may have. And you may do whatever tasks like Word, Excel, type in Office documents, connect to a projector, do everything a regular laptop can do. But the nice thing about this is, if you're tired of using it as a laptop, you can just simply eject it and it becomes a Windows tablet. Now this is a really cool Windows tablet because on this Windows tablet, you are still able to plug in your USB devices. You can plug in your flash drives, external hard drive, anything that you can do on a laptop or on a regular desktop, you can do on this tablet. That is what makes this tablet really unique. And now I'm gonna run this game called Hearthstone. So I'm gonna click Hearthstone and I'm gonna say play. It's logged into my account, Barbarian, in other words. So you can actually, if you want to add me up, go ahead and add me up. I play Hearthstone all the time. I'm a Hearthstone addict on the side, and we can play. Try me. Anyway, let's go back to the game. So this is Hearthstone running on this really cool Windows mobile tablet. And I can easily pop this back in here to use it with my keyboard. See, I'm using the mouse and it's moving around. I can also use the touch screen to just check out everything there, right? That is how cool this baby is. So if I want to quit, I'm just gonna quickly quit, and now you're going to, let me close that for you, go back to my Windows desktop. I can browse the internet, and I can quickly type in OneNote is built in, and of course you can install your Office, Word, Excel, and do everything here. I can go in File Explorer, I can manage my files there, I can watch full HD MKV videos. Let me quickly show you that. I'm gonna plug in my USB drive. There you go. So that is a full HD version of the Game of Thrones video running on this mobile device. And the nice thing is, if I want to view it on the tablet, well, I've got the USB plug on the keyboard right now. If I plug it in here on the tablet, then I'll be able to watch it off the tablet as well. Or I can basically just copy all the files to the tablet itself, remove this, and watch the video on the tablet. That's how cool it is, right? So maybe, some of you may be saying, well, I've already seen that. I've already seen a Windows tablet in the market. I've already seen a laptop where you can detach the monitor and it becomes a tablet. I mean, what's new? Why did you say this is a really cool device? Why did you say that it's something that's going to blow our mind away? Well, I'm about to show you why. Check this out. Going to switch to another OS. It's now shutting down, and it's going to reboot to a very cool OS that you are very familiar with. There is a very familiar screen that we see on most Android devices. Oh, did I just say Android? Of course, because we just booted up on an Android screen. Let me quickly detach it from the keyboard. And let me wake this up the same way you wake another tablet, any other Android tablet. And there you go. A very familiar Android screen. Of course, I don't have any apps on it yet. This is an engineering sample from Redfox. Thank you for providing us with this very nice tablet. And now you can see that it's fully running Android. So what are the benefits of having an Android and a Windows tablet in one device? I don't even know where to start. Because in Windows, most people use it for your office needs and of course for playing some videos and some media. But on the application side, you can't really do much. The apps made for Windows are a little heavy on the RAM and the storage, right? So that's why we go to the Android or iOS devices. But let's stick with Android now because this runs Android. You can actually install any application there is on the Google Play Store on this same device where your Windows is on. So basically, you're running a full Android system. It's a full Android tablet on a Windows laptop. I showed you earlier that I ran Hearthstone on my Windows device. But now, I also have Hearthstone on my Android device. So I'm going to run it again here. And there you go. It's running on the same tablet, but this time on the Android OS. So to make it simpler, the hard drive, the processor, the memory, everything, and all the USB ports will work on both devices, on both OSs. So for example, I have my flash drive here. Let me just quickly show you this Hearthstone running again here. There you go. So, see? How cool is that? And now, I'm going to show you that I'm going to plug the same USB drive on this device while it's on Android. So you can actually connect the different devices to this without any problems. Same goes for any other compatible device that might work on both. I want to show you a neat thing also. If I go here on the Android device, I quickly swipe up here on top and I'll see another icon here, which is an OS switch. And when I click that, it's going to reboot again and go in Windows. So it's that simple. There you go. And now we're back on Windows. And the nice thing about this is, when I go to Windows Explorer, I am now going to see my flash drive, which I even forgot to eject, and it's now being read by Windows. See? So that is how amazing this device is. So no longer are you going to have any problems deciding, should I get a Android tablet or should I get a Windows tablet? But I need Windows for my school and a lot of research to be done on a Windows system, and I need a regular keyboard, but I also want a tablet so I can watch videos and play games. What should I buy? Redfox has solved that for you by providing you with a device that works on both. Now let's move on to the next device. So I'm back, and I'm now going to show you the other Redfox device. Now, what is this other Redfox device? And this is the tablet with a keyboard that you can dock, and you can actually fold this up and make it into a stand. There's two ways to do it, that way or this way, right? So it looks and feels like a tablet, but you can operate it like a laptop and you can type everything. This baby is called the Redfox WizPad. Okay, this one actually is the Redfox WizPad Scribe. What's that all about? It's because of this. Okay, now we're gonna get to this later. This one makes this the Scribe, and I think you already know what I mean by Scribe, right? So, but let's get to that in a while. I want to focus a little more on the hardware. Now again, like I said earlier, you've probably seen the tablet in the market which is Windows. A Windows tablet here, a Windows tablet there. All the other brands have these Windows tablets, and I do like them, but there's just so much you can do on a Windows tablet, right? The nice thing about this Windows tablet is it's one of the few, in fact, it's probably the only one out there which is very similar to the Microsoft Surface. Why? It has 3 functional USB ports. This one has a USB 3.0 port on it and 2 USB 2.0 ports on it. So you won't find that on any other competitor in the market. It's fully functional. You can plug, it's a fully functioning PC. You can plug in a mouse, you can plug in a gaming headset, you can plug in a mechanical keyboard, you can plug in a flash drive, connect your smartwatch, camera, everything that you can do on a regular PC or on a regular laptop can work on this thin piece of magic right here by Redfox. Okay? So that is one of the key factors that this device has. In fact, they have aside from having an HDMI out and an SD card, they're also going to have one that's 4G and 3G ready. There's a 3G version, there's a 4G version, so you can plug in your LTE SIM card on it and be online everywhere you go on this really nice device. Okay, that's one advantage of the WizPad Scribe compared to the others that are out in the market today. The other cool thing about this is the Scribe version. The nice thing about this stylus is this screen right here is actually equipped with 2 sensors. One is for your regular touch screen where you can flip around and use your fingers on it. The other is actually for the stylus, the same way they have it on the Note 4. So I just quickly popped up the app called OneNote, and the nice thing about this is, one, I want you to focus on this. Because there are dual sensors on the screen and it knows when I'm using the Scribe or not. It's that intelligent. So when I accidentally put my palm on the screen, it's not gonna write anything, right? And then even with my palm on the screen, I can still draw or sketch, see? So if I want to draw something up, I can still do that even with my palm on the screen. So when I put my palm on the screen and write, there's an icon that will come out. It means it detected the digitizer pen. So I can write and write and write and draw up, And I can even use this button to indicate that it's actually doing a crop there, right there. That's with the button here. So basically, if you use this with Paint and all the other apps, you'll be able to do a lot of stuff. Take notes, draw up sketches if you're an architect, if you're an artist, design stuff that you need to design on this tablet right here. And that is the advantage of the WizPad Scribe. The Scribe will not work with any other Windows tablet. It comes with the WizPad Scribe. And it only works with this device. It won't work with any other Windows tablet. So that is, for me, a great addition to a Windows tablet, because I was just mentioning earlier, what are the things you can do on a Windows tablet? Basically, you're just getting rid of the keyboard, and when you do get rid of a keyboard, everything becomes a little more inconvenient. You have to type on the screen. So to cut that, to make a long story short, the Windows without the keyboard is basically just a media device. You use it to browse the internet, have a few things. I don't even want to email on a Windows tablet because I'd rather email with a keyboard on it because it's easier for me to type, right? But with the WizPad Scribe, you can do so much more. Take notes, draw up sketches, I would now want to send an email because I can now write a note and send it as an email. I can draw up a sketch and send it to an architect. If I'm a designer, I can design something and send it to my team in a jiffy without anymore translating what I just drew up on a piece of paper. You understand what I mean? I hope you do, because that's how important this pen is. And the nice thing about this is, because this is the first generation WizPad Scribe, the second generation, which is coming very, very soon, is going to come with Android also on it. So now you get the best of everything. A keyboard, a tablet with Windows, with a pen, with Android. What more can you ask for? Thank you, Redfox, for providing us this very cool gadgets. And I heard from a little bird that there's going to be a portable Wi-Fi hard drive that's going to be bundled with these devices. So you're going to have an extra 500 gigabyte of space that you don't even literally need to connect to the USB port, because it's a Wi-Fi hard drive that you can stream and share the files on this device with multiple devices, and they're going to bundle it with these products when it reaches the market. So that will give you more space on these very thin and light tablets. So thank you guys for watching. We hope you like these devices. And again, thank you, Redfox. I can't wait to have my own and finally bring this for me on business trips, because I think it's very, very useful. And I hope we solve your problem when you're looking for a tablet out there. And don't forget, guys, you can check out our episodes at our website, mytechisland.com, our YouTube channel, mytechisland, on Y101FM TV via Y101FM.com, and on my TV on Sky Cable Channel 30.